Hudson, welcome to Thursday Night Football.
We're live from TAO Stadium. We've been looking forward to this contest between Gold Coast and Hawthorn. The bye rounds aren't far away, but these teams will be desperate to ensure they hit their mid-season break in winning form. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Hawks. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together.
It's 10th against 13th, and the players are ready to rip in. A great game in prospect as we get underway.
Witts wins the first ruck contest. Manages to get off a handball. Anderson, this is promising. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Flanders demanded the footy and got it.
It didn't take them long to win the ball out of the centre and set up what should be the game's first goal.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
The Hawks cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
One goal straight plays, no score. Meek smashes it out of there. Day can't afford to give it back in the corridor. D'Ambrosio takes an excellent grab. Ginnivan can keep it moving.
What's he got on offer?
Sicily inside 50 with the kick. Punched away. Warple drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
All tied up on the scoreboard. The big men fly. Warple, terrific tackle.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Humphrey,
That's careless kicking.
searching kick. Anderson says thank you very much. Great play. Rao, here's real danger now.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
They'll be in front by 1 or by 6. It's 6.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Good match so far. Witts wins the tap. Rao.
They are hunting the ball carrier. Scrounges a kick.
Humphrey gets to it first. Throws it on the boot. Miller drops into the hole and marks.
Kicking at his first.
He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Barris judged that superbly. Good kick. Sicily has found some space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Battle, working hard and presenting well. And they're away. Barris, all on his own. The Suns forcing them out wide. Euland, can he hit a target? Long, dangerous to leave on his own. Clever kick. Ainsworth has got off the chain. The defence is disorganised. Quality delivery by foot.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Leans back and drills it.
The Hawks are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Good ruck work. Rao just shoveled it out. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt. Nash marks. Will he go the bomb? Moore has got loose.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Gives it a ride, but it'll pull up short. The Suns have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
At the moment, this feels like the less talented side is trying to constrain the more talented side by closing down space and making this a heavily contested game. Only thing is, I'm not sure which is the less talented side at the moment. They've both made some terrible blues, but we'll put it down to pressure, of which there's been no shortage.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Meek wins it out of the centre. Warple, sloppy disposal and a turnover. They've put themselves under pressure. Kicks to space. Reed, that's a bruising tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Meek, the winner there. Warple, Amon, little one to half back. Squeezes the kick. Nash, he ran into a brick wall. Day, Amon, they're a big chance here. Andrew had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Noble presents in space. Probing ball. Reed, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? The Suns look well drilled. Weller. They've had the better of the contest to this point. He's hit up the lead. There goes the kick inside the 50. Flanders has it within range.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
That's come off the instep, and it's gone out on the full. Sizes up what's ahead. Ginnivan, he's set upon. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Anderson, not on my watch, he says. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb, Amon, Warple, Day. They need a spark. It's eluded him. Andrew gets there first. Normally delivers. Amon wins it back. Great mark. Good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. They're a bit sloppy at the moment. He still found a way. Reed, Noble has pushed up. Big ball to be won here. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Ainsworth runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
The Suns are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Suns with a bit of breathing space now. Meek wins it down. Warple, he's been industrious. Amon, good disciplined defence. Gunston spills out in the tackle. Andrew, ever reliable. He's drawn a crowd. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Meek has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Newcomb, he's got it.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Hawks haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Witts wins the tap, like Batman and Robin. Humphrey, they cannot keep him quiet. Which way will it bounce? He's wrapped up. The fans will be happy to see this. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Newcomb does the roving.
Warple absorbing the pressure. D'Ambrosio getting their handball game going. Amon, Newcomb, Warple, Weller gets in the way. Humphrey navigated the traffic. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Full credit to both sides for their defensive pressure. Neither of them have looked like buckling, and it's not hard to see this one remaining tough and tight. I'd be surprised if there's more than a couple of kicks in it at the end.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
The big men fly. Warple leading from the front. Gives it everything. More! Outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Nash runs to point-blank range and puts it away.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
One straight kick is all that separates the sides. Meek palms it down. Rao wins it back. He's only had the one inside 50. In no man's land. Keeps it low. Anyone's ball. Impey blasts away. Powell with the intercept mark. That's skillful. Weller works hard to present. What's he got on offer? They've opened them up here. Noble. He'll feel that one. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Meek with a deft tap. Warple. Newcomb. I've liked his game today. Ginnivan. We've seen this before, and you just get the feeling we're going to see it some more.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
They've got their tails up now. The big men fly. Warple. Newcomb. He'll pump them into attack once more. Ballard is a rock in defence. He's generally a good kick. Rao takes a beauty. Can he find a teammate? Humphrey in the clear. Ignoring the corridor for now. Graham in the clear on centre wing. Delivers a long ball. Meek got a fist in. Weddle thought his way through it. Anderson makes good contact. You can't question his commitment. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Meek accepted the invitation. Weddle, was that a throw? Meek takes the short option and will have a throw in. D'Ambrosio.
Both sides are placing a premium on team defence, which is making goals very hard to come by.
Meek got his palm to it. Day, Warple, Amon, solid tackle. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Witts showing his skills. Newcomb, a model of consistency. Weddle gets back and should repel. Almost threw it out. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Battle. What's he got on offer? Shaves the grass with that one. Warple with a chance to run. His field kicking is normally first rate. More! Wins the contest hands down. Clever kick. The Hawks moving the ball well. The Suns are really under the pump here. Joel marks. That's hard to stop.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
3 quarters in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up.
Time to check in with Gary.
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been dour, but some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they don't play.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again,
Wits with a deft tap. It's a tough game. He's kicked it the wrong way. Warple. Newcomb. Good vision there. Meek. Punched away. Gunston. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Big clearance to win here. Newcomb doing the grunt work. Morrison. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
The Hawks are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Rucks go at it. Anderson. Graham. Squeezes the kick. Reed fighting hard. Almost an accidental intercept. Amon. Dangerous to leave on his own. Probing ball. They could almost have raffled it. Sends them inside 50 again. Collins saves the day. The Suns might be about to start something. Wits with a chance to relieve the pressure. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. The Hawks forcing them out wide. Weller has found some space. Picking their way through. Morrison. He's lost possession. Meek desperate to win it back. Newcomb. He just keeps racking up disposals. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he hit a target? Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. The Hawks have denied them the corridor. Weller has eyes only for the footy. It must be his birthday. Newcomb. That one was always his. Amon. Ginnivan. They've picked their way through. Nash on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
A huge kick in the context of the match.
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
The Suns are struggling to transition the footy. Powell, all on his own. Rao can keep it moving. Good hands. Noble throws it on the boot. Jeffrey working hard and being rewarded. Quality delivery by foot. Rao makes position. He's stolen a march. He might have thought about the corridor. Sicily, where would they be without him? Warple, normally creative. Nash, great body work.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Going at his second. Ballard tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Joel.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Suns are looking disorganised. Meek with the tap. Day got the handball away. Morrison. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Hawks return to the winners list in style. What stood out to you today, Hart?